One. Hello and welcome to this new episode of Open Book Entrepreneur. Today we have Nathalie here with us, and she is actually involved. She's a software engineer and also involved in building support for people that have membership sites and also doing some amazing stuff with AI and without AI. So, Nathalie, please introduce yourself and your business to our audience.
Yeah, sure. Thanks so much for having me, Tony. So, my name is Nathalie Doremieux. I live in the south of France. I run a family business with my husband, Olivier, and we actually have two sides of the business. We have the membership lab, which is where we help people that have memberships and online programs, and we help them create better experiences for their clients. We use AI to create tools to help people get results faster. And then we have the SaaS side of the business, which is more connected to podcast with Podcast Lead Flow, which is a tool to help create lead magnets from your podcast episodes.
Wow, that's fantastic. It's great. Can you tell us a little bit more about this system that creates that helps with podcast?
Sure. So basically, I'll tell you the story like just briefly in two sentences. I used to have a podcast. I still have it, but I haven't been recording new episodes. It has 137 episodes, and I stopped recording for one very good reason is that I could not see what it was doing to the business. Right? There's a gap. You don't know who your listeners are. And when you get a client, they might tell you, hey, I listened to your podcast. And you're like, how can I make that connection? How can I connect with the listener? That's why we created Podcast Lead Flow. And basically, it uses the power of AI and it turns an episode into a lead magnet generator. That means that for every episode, it is going to analyze the episode transcript and use it as knowledge. And it's going to create a form that people can fill out in order to give us some context so that Podcast Lead Flow can create a unique lead magnet for that listener to help them implement what was taught on the episode. That's
Wow.
the
Yeah,
short version.
excellent. And what kind of result people can expect by doing this?
So we have a coach. She's a leadership coach, and she actually so you can use it as a lead magnet, like to get, like new email addresses into your CRM, but you can also share this as a really powerful tool for your existing list. So she actually shared that form to her existing list, and she got somebody who booked a call and sold a $7,500 coaching program.
Wow, excellent. Yeah, that's great. So this is more for people that are actually doing podcast with guests, or people that are doing just podcast.
Great question. So basically, the idea is to help people implement. So whoever brings the expertise in the episode, basically, this is, who it would work best for. So if you're a guest, you usually bring in the episode. So what I do is I take all my guest appearances and I put them in an RSS feed. So I have a podcast RSS feed of my guest appearances, and then I create a podcast lead flow form for every single one. So if you're a guest, that works. And if you do a solo episode, that works too.
Yeah, wonderful. Wow, that's great. And then on top of that, you mentioned this other system where you help businesses that have membership. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. So we've been involved in the e-learning space for years. I've built over 300 platforms myself, working one-on-one with people. And basically, what we are doing is we are helping people create better e-learning experiences.
Yeah,
Because at the core, in order for a program to be successful, whether this is a membership or a course, it's not just about the money, it's about people getting results.
hmm,
And if you want people to get results, you have to do more than just give them a video to watch. Because now people need more and more handholding, more accountability, right? So, how do you make that experience interactive? How do you make them be in the learning, doing, instead of passively watching a whole bunch of videos and then basically doing nothing, making no decision. So that's where we come in. And we like to use AI when it makes sense to create those very specific tools to help people make a decision, write the draft of that first email. Like we were talking earlier, like rewrite your LinkedIn profile, or maybe practice role play for a sales call or a hard conversation with your boss because you want to raise, whatever that is. But you see, it's very, very specific. And it doesn't require the client, the member, to learn how to prompt and things like that, because most people don't want to learn AI, but they will happily use it if it helps them get results faster.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, on top of that, if someone wants to actually get in touch with you, connect to you, or learn more about what you do, how they can do
Yeah.
that?
So the easiest would be to go to podcastleadflow.com/Tony, and then I will have some information there. These episodes and a tool below, so that they can continue either, with the membership side of things, the e-learning experience, or getting leads and clients, from your podcast.
Brilliant. And yeah, so anyone watching us, you can check out the link in the description of this episode. And on top of that, yeah, if there is any question, Natalie, maybe that I didn't ask you, both of those systems that you have are very interesting, because
Yeah.
I think they can help a lot of people. If there is any question that I didn't ask you, anything else maybe that you would like to share with our audience.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just say that, running a business is not easy, but I think it's a lot easier when you have a very specific goal and vision. And both of these two things are things that we really felt was a need. There was a problem that we could solve. So, it's like people are always wondering, like, what should I create? Do I need to create another program? Like they see all people doing so many things online, and you could be distracted. And it's like going back to what it is that you want and what problem do you want to solve.
Exactly. Natalie, thank you so much for being a guest today.
Thank
Thank you all
you.
for watching and listening. If you liked it, drop us a like, subscribe. If you have any questions for Natalie or me, you can ask them in the comments, and see you all in the next episode. All the best, and bye bye.